I believe there are answers in the sky. Up there is where I have found the greatest happiness.
It's not very often that you read a role like Amelia Wren when you first meet her in the film and she cartwheels in and she's a complete madcat. Also, the huge action sequence that she has at the end of the film, and that's what really clinched it. I thought there was something just magical. It felt just a very, very special role.
We're travelling into an unknown.
I was just reading about the early Aeronauts and the great adventures that they went on. In part, that was the kind of cinematic potential of flying to the unknown and not knowing what they'll discover.
Miss Wren, I need to make studies of the air.
I'm not a coachman for hire.
You are the only person who could fly us higher than anyone has ever been.
The film was based on an amalgam of stories of real-life balloon flights, and there was one that we wanted to hang the film off. In 1862, they rose in the Mammoth to 36,000 feet, and because that's higher than anyone's been before or since in an unpressurized balloon, that felt like the sort of linchpin. But then we sort of took other things from other flights and put them in, so almost everything in the film actually happened, but just not all at the same time.
I loved playing her. I loved her kind of chutzpah, that she doesn't overthink things, that she throws herself in and then worries later.
We just wanted the film to be as real as it possibly could. We knew that we wouldn't be able to do all of it for real because of some of the stunts, so we just started asking questions. Could we build a period 18th, 19th century gas balloon? Turns out we could. Could we put our actors in it and fly it? Turns out we could. Could we get Felicity to climb out of it, attached to a harness? How close to a balloon can you get in a helicopter? We just sort of kept pushing to do as much for real as possible. In the end, it meant that we could do quite a lot.
We're about to get wet.
Is this balloon not the strongest it's ever been?
And on the first day of shooting, we were doing a big aerial shot of the balloon taking off, and then we were left to our own devices, and the pilot was trying to avoid these trees, so he got us to throw out all our ballast. We ended up hitting these trees. Eddie and I, we thought it was the end. You know, we were grabbing onto each other, holding hands as we careered and crash-landed towards the ground. It made us well prepared for a shoot of many adventures.